Good morning, everyone. My name is Professor Cipriani, and this is Composition 1. I wanted to start by giving you a brief overview of how to access our course, and from there, just how to get started. And after that, I'll be posting announcements and other things to keep you on track for the next 8 weeks that we're working together. So let me get myself out of the way so we can see what the homepage looks like. You should be able to navigate to dsu.my.campusapp.com, which will bring you to the Delaware state home screen. And from this place, you should be able to find academic applications. When you click on that, it brings you to the link for Blackboard and the other things that you need to be in an online course and also to be in in-person classes, like email and Banner self-service. And the degree works, which is down at the bottom here, becomes more important as you get closer and closer to graduation. So there are a lot of things on this page that are helpful. For right now, this class is fully online. It is asynchronous, which means that we do not meet in person at any time. I do have office hours, but for right now, you click on Blackboard, and I can't click on this Blackboard because it's a student view, but you should get, when you go into Blackboard, something like this, where you see your courses. These are my 3 composition courses for this semester. I'm going to click on one of them, and it will bring me to this page. This page in student view looks like this. It looks pretty much the same. Here you'll find announcements. I haven't posted any announcements as of the making of this video. I'm hoping that the video works this time. I've done it about 5 times and something always goes wrong. My apologies right now for not editing it better, but I want to get it to you, and my mistakes are my mistakes. But looking at our course page, and whether you're in the section that you're looking at or the other 2 sections, they're all exactly the same. When you look at this page, you have the Start Here, which gives you a little bit about what you need to do to get started in our course. Do this right now. Go to Grammarly.com and download the free version of Grammarly. Free. Do not pay for it. Free Grammarly, I will be referring to a lot this semester. It helps you write like you should be writing in this college environment that we're all in together. So read this note. I'm not going to read it to you here. Obviously, you're here because you can read. My do not fall behind message. Do not fall behind. It's 8 weeks. It goes very, very fast. Please do not fall behind. And there's also a little note about the special demands of an online course. That note is obviously important. I also encourage you to think about when the pandemic was going on and you had to be online in probably 8th grade or 7th or 9th grade, somewhere around there. This is college. It is not grade school. Please remember that. You're an adult. You do not have to be here. But if you choose to be here, the things that you're going to be asked to do are going to ask you to step up to an adult way of communicating in a college environment. And that includes writing like a professional. So you cannot text speak anymore while you're in college. Do not text speak any professor when you're writing an email to them. And you need to start changing the way you speak a little bit to align with this environment. And when you leave, you know, I don't speak like a college professor when I'm not teaching, believe me. But while you're here, in order to be taken seriously, you need to start conforming to the way people around here communicate. Okay, so that's the Start Here menu. Going back to this blue menu on the side, let me see if I can scroll up to it. There you go. So the scroll bar is really skinny and it's over on the right. But when you scroll up, you can look at the announcements. This is the opening page. This is information about me, which is blank. I will put that back. I put it in 3 times. It doesn't seem to take. They don't like me. But I'll put it in again, and hopefully you'll be able to get to it next time. By the time you're watching this video, the course overview is basically the description, the learning objectives, the fact that everybody needs to pass composition in order to get a degree. And the reason for that is that if you don't communicate like a college student, you should not get a diploma like a college student. So we're trying to get you right from the very beginning to start communicating in a way that your ideas will be understood by people who don't have a lot of time or patience, frankly. And if you're not speaking their language, they're not going to be able to hear you. So my job is to get you to learn their language, and it's all English, but yeah, there's so many different ways to speak English. This way is for this environment. So my office hour is Mondays at 10. The course schedule, as you see it here, will go through the next 8 weeks. And the learning modules correspond to the weeks. So week 1 learning module will correspond with learning module 1 in this learning modules. So click there and you'll see the different modules. Module 1, and then this big thing that I'm telling you, do not pay for any articles. If you cannot access it, let me know and I will send you a copy. But welcome module 1, when you click there, welcome to English 121. You'll have 12 pages over here on the right of things that are shown in this table of contents. By the end of the week, you should be down here. You will have read the module overview. You will read why write. You'll read how to be successful in this course, and you'll look at the syllabus. You will see discussion 1.1, where you introduce yourself. What's different about college writing is I've already started talking about that because it's the whole point of this course, and Composition 2 and Composition 3 and 4. We'll talk a little bit about narration, which is basically storytelling, and then you'll start assignment 1.1, a short write. So there are places in the course schedule. I'm going to open that in a new tab. There are places in this course schedule where it says, set aside time to work on assignment 1.1. It is due by the end of the week. So Friday or Saturday, if some of you have told me that you work on Fridays, tell me in advance and I will not mark you late if you are needing to finish by Saturday. Just send me an email. In each email, you should have your section, so I can go directly to your section and make a little note for myself instead of having to go through the rosters of 3 sections. I'll just make sure that I know that you're not late if you're handing work in on Saturday. Also, you can work ahead. I don't suggest you working more than a few days ahead because you do need to get feedback from me. But you can work a little bit ahead, and some people actually started on Saturday, I saw. Congratulations. So, but back to the learning module. So I go back there and I come over here. You will work through the pages. Don't start on page 12. Do page 1. Read everything. This is an asynchronous course. You need to read everything. Nothing is put here as padding. It is all part of the course. If you and I were sitting in a classroom, I would be saying all this stuff. So 3 hours for a 3-credit course plus 3 hours of homework is what you should expect from all your classes. It's what you should expect from all your classes. So if you're a full-time student, you are putting in a lot of work in classrooms. And the nice thing about the online class, of course, is that if you have other responsibilities, you can fit it into your schedule, but please make sure you fit it into the schedule. So that's how you will negotiate the class. Just like I said, you will go from page 1 to page 2, define academic writing. You're going to be hearing a lot about academic writing for the next 6, 8, 8 weeks in this semester, plus another 8 weeks in Composition 2. Please, again, use Free Grammarly as an assistant to help put your writing in college-level grammar, college-level spelling. There are 3 ways to spell the word to. There are actually three ways to spell the word there. There are other words that are, when you hear them, it's one thing, but when you're writing them, it's quite something else. And the Free Grammarly will help put you on the right track. And I guarantee that if you use it every time you write for any class, by the end of that first 8 weeks, you won't be making the same kind of, I would call them high school level mistakes in writing, because it will come more naturally to you. It takes 28 days to create a habit. If you write for 28 days like this, your habit will be to write in an academic way when you're in an academic environment. I will stop now. It's been 10 minutes. Thank you for listening. It's been more than 10 minutes, sorry. And I will post an email and post my information after I post this video to YouTube so that you have a way to get started. Welcome to Composition.